This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for February 11th, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was down 0.42 points or 0.1% to 409.68. Total trade volume was up with 61,954 shares changing hands at a total value of 385 million real or over $95,000. On the main board, 4 stocks were up and 4 were down. Leading the market was Grand Twins International up 1.09% or 60 real to 5,580 real per share, followed by MJQ Education up 0.48% or 10 real to 2,090 real per share. Pestec Cambodia and Royal Group Phnom Penh SCZ were also up. On the downside, the biggest loser of the day was Phnom Penh Autonomous Port, down 1.54% or 220 real to 14,060 real per share, followed by Sinagville Autonomous Port, which was down 0.34% or 40 real to 11,840 real per share. Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority and Akleda Bank were also down. Meanwhile, Cam GSM stayed flat at 2,440 real per share. Over on the growth board, DBD Engineering stayed flat while JS Land dropped 0.65% or 20 real to 3,050 real per share. Akleda Bank once again recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 41,378 shares changing hands at a total value of 299 million real or about $74,300, roughly 67% of Tuesday's trade volume. Grand Twins International recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 5,832 shares changing hands at a total value of 32 million real or over $8,000, which is approximately 9% of February 11th's trade volume. In other market news, Akleda Bank reported an over 15% decrease in net profits for the fiscal year 2024 compared to 2023. The bank stated that deposits as of December 2024 into Akleda Bank and its subsidiaries grew to $8.36 billion, which is an increase of 15.65% compared to December 2023. Following the regulatory requirements related to loan reclassifications, and in order to withstand and absorb all risks that could impact loans and advances to customers, Akleda Bank also announced that it increased the allowance for impairment losses by $33.87 million compared. Following the regulatory requirements related to loan reclassifications, and in order to withstand and absorb all risks that could impact loans and advances to customers, Akleda Bank also announced that it increased the allowance for impairment losses by $33.87 million. As a result, profit attributable to the owners of the bank in 2024 reached $121.19 million or 493.38 billion Khmer real. As of December 31st, 2024, Akleda Bank recorded $10.8 billion in total assets compared to the $9.7 billion recorded in 2023. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer real to USD strengthened to 4,013 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was up to 108.27. Looking at global commodities, oil prices extended gains on Tuesday amid concerns over Russian and Iranian oil supply and sanction threats, despite worries that escalating trade tariffs could dampen global economic growth. Brent crude futures were up 55 cents or 0.72% at $76.42 a barrel, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude rose 50 cents or 0.69% to $72.82. Both contracts posted gains of near 2% in the prior session after 3 weekly losses in a row. Gold's surge to a fresh record high is being fueled by fears of an escalating global trade war instigated by U.S. President Donald Trump. Spot gold climbed to an all-time high of $2,942.70 an ounce during Tuesday's Asian trade, eclipsing the previous peak of $2,911.30 set on Monday and marking the 8th record set so far in 2025. U.S. stock futures traded lower early Tuesday as investors look toward key inflation reports due later in the week. As of the time of the Cambodian market closing, Dow Jones Industrial Average futures slipped 69 points or around 0.15%. Futures tied to the S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100 futures fell 0.22% and 0.29% respectively. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for February 11th.